This artichoke is amazing, it's delicious, and it's perfect for those with diabetes. Grab your pen and paper because I'm showing you how to have the best recipe for artichoke. If you're diabetic, welcome to my roasted artichoke. So go ahead and set that oven to 400 degrees. Grab that non-stick aluminum foil. You know, that's one of my favorite items to use. Go ahead and grab yourself a big old pan. And as you can see, yes, I always cook in my slippers. Line that pan with aluminum foil. Now, some of y'all are gonna say, well, can I use parchment paper? Of course you can, boo-boo. This is your kitchen. You use what you like. I just love non-stick aluminum foil. I think it's easier to work with. If you watch this channel, you see my struggles with parchment paper. And then we're going to grab that frozen artichoke. So I found this in the frozen food section of my local Kroger, and it's just the frozen artichoke hearts. They're plain. You look at the label, 6 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fiber, so that's 4 net carbs. There's really nothing added to it. It's plain, so it fits on our diabetes plan. If you need a low sodium plan, artichoke is amazing. And get out of your head that you need to have only spinach and artichoke dip. You're gonna roast them. So we put this in our pan and we're gonna use olive oil. So often I'm asked, why do I use olive oil versus avocado oil so much? And really my job is I work with diabetics and pre-diabetics, and we're seeing some studies with olive oil. Now, not that avocado oil is bad, I love it. I've just seen more studies with olive oil. I have my computer right here, and I wanna kind of really give you the real deal of these studies. So one of the first studies was, it was quite small, it was 25 participants, but again, I'm okay with that. I don't get really upset because it's really hard to grab, 400, 500, 10,000 people to do a study on. So all were given and the glare is on my computer and I really can't see very good, so I have to really dive in here. They were given a typical Mediterranean lunch. So fruits, vegetables, grains, fish, very, very common, on 2 separate occasions. And for the first meal, they added extra virgin olive oil. For the second meal, they added corn oil. And so after each meal, the participants' blood glucose levels were tested, and the rise in blood sugar was much lower with folks from olive oil versus corn oil. So that's number one. The other thing about it is I do like the flavor that olive oil brings in, and I like that it's so widely available at our Walmarts, at our Kroger, at our drug emporiums. So really bring this in. And the other thing I love about olive oil, it is a monounsaturated fat. It is heart healthy. I would love to see more studies done on avocado oil. If you're really glued to avocado oil, definitely use it. Just know I push extra virgin olive oil a little bit more. Add 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and I'm gonna use a little bit of Tony's Light. I am asked constantly about really good tasting low sodium seasonings. One of my favorite is the Tony's Light brand. I am from Louisiana, so I am a little partial to it, but it really is good. I'm still gonna add a little bit of my Redmond sea salt to this. I'm Cajun, I don't measure, but I would say about half a teaspoon you could throw on this, as well as your pepper. Now, one of the secrets I do is I actually spray the top of the artichoke with a little bit of our nonstick cooking spray. I'm using avocado oil. Again, this is where you can, use what you like. The temperature's a little bit higher is one of the reasons that I'm using the avocado oil spray. And I'm just kind of using a fork to give it a little stir. You saw I tore a little bit of the foil, so whoopsie doodle. Accidents happen, and it's perfectly okay. We're gonna go ahead and throw this in the oven, and we're gonna check on it a little bit. We're gonna time it for 20 minutes and do a little checkaroo. Now, as you can see, it's not fully cooked, it's steaming. I know y'all hate my oven and stove, y'all, but sidebar, it came with the house. I'm not replacing it. Money don't grow on trees. I'm the Redmond. My last name is Redmond. It is not Rockefeller. So I clean it as hard as I can, but the oven looks like what it looks like. Moving on. Give it a little bit of spray, a little bit of toss. Cook it in that oven for 20 more minutes. Y'all, this recipe is delicious. It's one of the ones take a chance on. It is so good. It is something else besides just plain old boring steamed broccoli. Bring this on your table. You're gonna love it. Scroll in the description box for the recipe. Be sure to like our channel. Much love.